Welcome everybody to the Flavor in Your Ear podcast. Today we have a super special guest, a friend of mine that I've known for a long time, right? About what? 5, 6 years, 7 years, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe more.
2013?
Something like that. So very special guest, very good guy, very good friend. We appreciate him for being on the show, taking the time after coming out of a busy day, worked today and still came through. We'll talk about that. He is Jacob Shaw, assistant coach at Florida Memorial Historical HBCU College here in Miami, Florida. Owner, president of Miami-Dade Basketball, right? Getting the kids right down here and making sure they're getting recruited, making sure everybody has a fair shot to get their name out there. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. I
Thank you,
appreciate it. Appreciate you guys having me, man. This is dope, man.
Good. So today what we're going to do is just basically hear your story.
Okay.
Hear how you got from Detroit to Miami. We still know you're Detroit at heart. Right?
What up, though?
Yeah, we know you're Detroit at heart. Everything about you is Detroit. You don't believe it? Get on his Facebook. You'll see Michigan, everything.
Oh, yeah.
The only guy I know that goes for like Michigan, like he doesn't have like a one Michigan team. Everything is just Michigan.
Everything's Michigan. Oakland University, Eastern Michigan,
Yeah, you don't
Northern
discriminate.
Michigan, Michigan State, anything inside of Michigan, but I do not touch anything in Ohio.
Okay.
That's good. You got to let us know the first thing you said when we were looking for the seat placement today, and how that relates to Michigan. What'd you say?
It's just big Michigan. Like I love everything in the state of Michigan, in the city of Detroit. I'm so Detroit. You know what I'm saying? It's what up though to the day that I die.
Okay.
But, I'm out here now.
But you're in Miami now.
By way of Miami.
And we're going to talk about how that all came about, how you got here. All right. So, I was like, was that me? So let's talk about the one thing that I've always like that I'm intrigued is let's start from the beginning, and I'm an origin story kind of guy. So let's start with the Doughboy High School, Pershing Doughboys, right? We know there's a humongous history there, NBA players, a bunch of Division I players. For the people that don't know, right? Like let's just say for the people out of Miami that are watching this that are going to see this, Pershing Doughboys is basically like the high school, is like comparing it to what Miami High is here, right? Like the historical value of the program.
Correct.
Right? And I want you to touch base on not only just the program, your time there, but I did see something a while back that said something like they were trying to change the name of the school? Or the mascot or something?
I didn't hear anything about them trying to change the mascot. There would be a uproar with the alumni.
That's what I saw, yeah.
Alumni. I'm a strong alumni, and I'm a heavy heart Detroit Persian Doughboy. And the history of Detroit Persian starts from the 60s and the 70s. For me, it started with Steve Smith.
Right.
Steve Smith was one of the most influential high school basketball players to come out of Pershing. You know what I mean? You had Spencer Haywood. You had Spencer Haywood. You had Kevin Willis. You had Cahill Fielder. You know what I mean? Keith Appelin. You know what I mean? The history goes on and on. I only lost 9 games my whole high school career.
So in 4 years.
In 4 years. You know what I mean? And it goes to show Coach Johnny Ghostin was our head coach, and he's legendary out here. I say his name out here, and it's crazy because a lot of the college coaches, they all, oh, man, we know JG. Come on, Hoss.
Yeah.
That's where we got the name Hoss from, you know what I mean? And we emulate his style and his style of I emulate his style of coaching, his toughness, the way he bred guys, and the way he stayed. He was a big impactful figure in the community in Detroit. You know what I mean? Detroit is basically bred around Pershing high school basketball. It breeds those kind of champions, and it's a tough situation if you walk in there as a freshman like I did, and then no one ever seen you. It's going to be a tough one, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to deal with a lot of 6'7", 6'8".
Oh yeah. I mean, you alone, you 6'6", right? 6'7"?
Me?
Yeah.
No, man. I'm 6'4".
Yeah, right. Don't listen to that.
I mean, everything compared to like us
6'4".
shorties
Yeah,
over
compared to
here
me,
is
you
just
6'7", bro.
Right.
Everybody's a skyscraper.
Right. I'm getting hot. Can I take this jacket off?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to say, send a shout out to
It's dope. That's a dope hoodie, bro.
Yeah, man. Melody Conference. You know what I mean? I got Avery sent me this. You know what I mean?
That's like a Martin type script, right?
Yeah, man.
That's just dope.
It's Detroit. It's black owned, straight from Detroit.
They have a website.
Oh yeah, they got a website.
So what we're gonna do is once this comes out on Instagram and we put out the video and the YouTube, all the links to purchase this will be out. The brand itself. So
definitely. I was coached by Johnny Ghostin, and my freshman and junior year. Then my senior year, I was coached by Coach Arnold Nevels, who passed away. Both rest in peace to both.
So your high school coach passed away.
Yes, my junior year. He's a legendary.
Oh, your junior year.
My junior year.
Damn, Mills.
Yes. We still wound up going to states, and enjoying our rest of our high school careers as young men. But that was monumental compared to losing your high school coach, someone that mentored you.
Was it like a crazy, like unexpected, or was it like something that he had, like a cancer or something?
Yeah, unexpected. Okay. You know what I mean? Heart attack. And,
okay.
And you know, it was a tough situation for especially us growing up as young men who needed that father figure in their life. You know what I mean? But he did a lot for us. You know what I'm saying? And his history, he got a state championships, 3 state championships, 4 state championships. You know, one was back to back. I only lost 9 games my whole high school career. I love to talk about winning more than I do individual accolades. You know what I'm saying? It's different coming from that program where it's more about winning. And if you average 8 points a game, you're gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? I didn't average 20 points a game in high school. I averaged probably 10 points a game. You know what I mean?
And what position?
I played the 3 in
high
school, but I could play anything. I wasn't a point guard. I wasn't a great ball handler. I could shoot the ball pretty well, and I was guarding the best player every game. You know what I mean? I definitely was trying to make sure that we won and we stuck together as a team. And I used that as my teammates as brothers. You know what I mean? They were all brothers to me. So it definitely was a great experience for me. I love to win. And Pershing is the stamp of winning in Detroit. No, I'm not going to dog any of the other high schools that's out there, but for me, I'm a doughboy.
So what's the state title count?
I think we got 9.
9? Okay.
9 state titles.
So does the state championship over there work the same way it works here, or is there like a whole different? You know, like in Indiana, it's like the whole field plays each other. Mm-hmm. Here we have the different classes. Is it divided over there? Is it all the classes in one big tournament? How do you guys how does the state championship
work? No, you got class A, B, C, and D, which is the class A is the higher classes. Right. We played in class A, which have the most populated schools were the class A.
The big schools.
And you had class B, C. I mean, Miami Country Day was class B. We were class A. I mean, not Miami Country Day, Detroit Country Day.
Detroit Country.
Let's
get that right.
Yeah, Detroit Country Day.
The Hoss played high school in Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit Country Day was class B, and that's where you got the Shane Battiers, the Chris Webbers. They didn't want no smoke with us, man.
So how many
they
guys
did come to the city and see us, man? They're private school guys.
How many D1 players did you play against, like just to get to your route, like?
Or
anyone like formidable that you can remember at that time?
Jason Richardson.
Okay, Jason Richardson
was
That's a big one.
I don't think he had. This guy was so sick. I don't think he ever had a boring layup or a boring shot. Everything was spectacular.
I mean, how many times did he win the dunk championship? We're talking about.
Yeah, Jason Richardson.
How many championships did he took?
I think he won twice.
Back to back, I think too,
so.
right?
Don't quote me on that. You know what I mean?
It's just revisions.
No quotes. Yeah. We don't have statistics in front of us. We don't have the facts. It's off the top. Everything here is off the top. There's nothing prescripted.
Nah, nothing prescripted. We basically out here freestyling. So, yeah, he was pretty good. I also played with Arthur Johnson, who went to Missouri. He was drafted he got picked up by the Denver Nuggets. Jesse King, who went to Texas A&M. They were all on my team. I had a bunch of Division I, Division II guys on my team. I went to junior college, so right. I wasn't a qualifier out of high school. So that was big for me because I see all these other guys going big time schools, and I didn't get a chance to to show myself like that, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't a qualifier, but that just shows you handle your business first.
Mm-hmm.